As always, make sure we're nice and loose. Reach up, really extend. When you get one arm, just move that shoulder out, and the other one, and then just kind of put it down. So you're nice and loose. You do a little bend. Make sure you feel nice and loose, right? Take your shoulders, just kind of forward. Take your head right. Nice and relaxed, and just kind of slowly lean back. And you feel just a little stretch on that bottom of the neck. Then bring the head back up. From there, then lean left. You bring it back in the other way. Just lightly stretch that area. Bring it back. Very good. Let's bring our next little forward. Very good. You bring it back. Make sure you got long back of neck. You want to feel that nice and long and tall and short right here. So that's how your head should feel nice and adjusted. Take your shoulders, bring them up, wheel them back, and then nice relaxed drop. Boom, you should feel ribs sort of feel lifted. That's good. You want your rib cage to be nice and lifted, knees bent, hips straight. You feel all those points of alignment from the neck, the shoulders, the hips, the knees, and then with the ankles. I like to have just maybe one foot slightly forward, nice and firm. You're in a good posture. Ready? Can I get a deep breath? Breathe in. Breathe out. A little deep breath in and out. Very good, very good. You can start panting like a big dog. Yes. Small dog. I know it feels silly, but I promise we're engaging different muscles and different areas of the lungs. Big dog. Small dog. And congratulations, now we all look like idiots. Good, breath in and out. Deep breath in and out. Very good. Just on a breathe. Good. Down here, breathe. Back up. Up a half step. Up a half step. Up a half step. And we go down. And down. All right. All right. Let me get a C. I don't want to be fast or so. Who's okay? See, I got it. One more time, listen. Before we say the help, you want to make sure if you need to do that. The jaw is nice and relaxed. We don't. If you're trying to use your jaw to do all those mums, you're never going to make it. Nice and relaxed. You just. See, I'm not going mum. It's all just up here, ready to sing. Okay, can I do this for me? Actually, no, it's a little easier. A little bit easier. Diva, 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 do that 2, 3. Diva, 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 diva. That's more together. You see what we're getting at? But I'm mum. Ready, 2, 3. One more time on mom, 2, 3. And let me get see this. Okay, and let's start at A. Bum, 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 bum. That's a little low. Whatever. I sigh when I sing. I sigh when I sing. I sigh when I sing. Make sure those notes are ready.
I sigh when I sing, and I sigh when I sing,
and
I sigh when I sing,
and
I sigh when I sing.
Good. Where's the first note? Ready? I sigh when I sing. All notes should be important. I sigh when I sing. Breathe.
I sigh when I sing,
And
I sigh when I sing,
and
I sigh when I sing,
and
I sigh when I sing,
2 more.
I sigh when I sing,
1 more.
I sigh when I sing.
Give me was it G? Give me a G. I think it was G. No, it's not G. Give me a D flat. Yeah, this is good. You should remember this. Sing legato, sing smoothly, flowing from note to note. Sing legato, smoothly. You remember it, right?
One more time.
Just repeat after me. Sing legato, sing smoothly.
Sing legato, sing smoothly,
Flowing from note to note.
flowing from note to note.
Together.
Sing legato, sing smoothly, flowing from note to note.
One more time.
Sing legato, sing smoothly, flowing from note to note.
Listen. Sing legato.
Sing legato,
Smoothly.
smoothly.
Sing legato. Smoothly.
Sing legato, smoothly.
Now, all together. Can I have the pitch again? Sing legato, ready, I'll help.
Sing legato, singing smoothly, flowing from note to note. Sing legato, smoothly.
One more time.
Sing legato, smoothly.
One more time, one more time.
Sing legato, swinging smoothly, flowing from note to note. Sing legato, smoothly.
Very good, very good, very good. Yes, all that space is very important. Can I have a B flat, please? I'm at E, prime movement up top. Ready? Here's pitch. No. Here's your pitch, B flat. Prime unison on an E. Up. Good. Here's E again. Go to ooh. Breathe, ooh. Nice. Go to ah. Good. That's here's pitch again. Very nice. Let's go down scale on ah. Ready? Once again, remember, nice and light. Let's go back up. Back down. Good. Let's go. Good. Have that pitch again. Ready? Got the note, but it was more like the. Can I hear it? So, should be more like. You get a difference? It's the same. Drop in one voice. Breathe. Yeah, here's pitch. Actually, do it like ready, breathe. One more time. Notice how we went too fast. There was like a boom and the pitch went. go back up, pitch. That's interesting. Yeah, I know why I'm identifying the root cause of the problem. Pitch again. Cascade exercise. We're on the same page. Congratulations. And that's what I'm like. Good. We're going to switch it to ah. Do the same exercise again. If you cannot hear the leads, you are too loud. Here's pitch. Ah. Good. Let me see. Marathon, raise your hand. Yes, races, raise your hand.
Normal down.
Leads, raise your hand. And the tenores. All right. Here's what we're going to do. Can we space out just a little bit? Yes. Jen, would you mind moving over one? I think we are good. Actually, you know what? You're good. You guys can move that. Randy, you're good to move in that chair. But I don't like getting places to come up. So let's have one of you kind of come up here. Yes. Move over. Yes, I like that 100%. And look at all the space. I love it. You can do chicken wings and make sure your elbows don't touch. And by the way, if you do chicken wings and you're doing this so your elbows don't touch, that defeats the purpose. Make sure, okay, that means we gotta move, good. There's lots of space. You're too close to me, can you move over a little bit? Perfect. I like that better. Love it. Here's a pitch again. Actually, no, let's go. Here's pitch. Cascade. Five forward exercise off. Same rule, make sure you hear leads. We go mom and Nemo move back forward. Breathe. Remember, focus on the target vowels of the word. Ready? That's good. Here's fresh pitch. Good. Now remember, nice, light. Yeah, let me get a C. I'm looking for a folk there. It's hopefully one everybody knows. That's usually a good one, right? Okay, give me B flat, give me B flat. Prime unison, Good. Now together. Record. My heart. Put it whatever key I want. I know that going into it, right? I just froze wood. Sure we know the notes? You again. Listening is just as much important as singing, although especially this hobby, right? So what are we listening for exactly? Answer, please. There's lots of different things we're listening for, especially harmony points. But because what we listen to informs how we sing, and the inflections and all the little, of course, it's very much a baritone thing to say, but it's for everybody. Good. I need to teach a tag now. You guys pretty much want that. It's tag time. Yes, you have a question or thing to say.
Believe it or not, it's usually a thing to say. I'm not on the payroll, but I was promised a few years. If you want to workshop that polecat a little bit, I'd be down to bring me in whenever you're ready to.
You know what? I'm the master of what's going on here, so why don't you come up here? And while you're walking up here, may I introduce you, a good friend of mine I've known since before I came to San Diego. And then for those of you that may not know, he's a former director and member of this chorus.
And member. Oh, young man.
His name is Jonathan Revere, ladies and gentlemen.
Stay standing, please. Thank you, Josh. Josh was one of my oldest friends, which means nothing to you, but a decade is a long time in our life. It's like a third of our life. So Josh and I went to college together. We sung in many a quartet. Some are really good, some are really bad. And that's what you should see. With quartetting, because you're out there and you're singing with your friends. That's why we sing barbershop, is to sing with our friends and pick up chicks. So you have to try and do both of them.
He succeeded with the second part.
Yeah, someone married me. Isn't that crazy? I think last time I was here, I had 0 kids and 2 chest hairs. Now that I'm back today, I have 2 kids and I have 3 chest hairs. So we're doing real good. I had 4 last week. But I directed this chorus from 2017 to 2019. I think it was about 2.5 years, just under 3. It's important that you know this context, though, because I got my start in the youth programs that we have in the Sunshine District. And not all of us are aware of how great those are. Like, Barker was a unique situation where we kind of skew more towards like 50 plus, and oddly, really well for youth and adolescents. And there's a long break between 30s and 40s where people are busy having kids and trying to become more kids and deal with HOAs, right? So it's a great thing that we get to sing together as a hobby. I forget that sometimes. So I started out in college with Josh in Tallahassee. Was less than privileged being a member and director of this course for several years. I was the baritone section leader and assistant director of Voices of Gotham up in New York for a few years. I then won bronze with Heralds of Harmony and ADP which means nothing. No one will give me gas for $3 a gallon. No one will give me a t-shirt. It's only cool when we go to conventions once a year. My wife and I are now back in Tallahassee, ironically enough, as I pursue my doctoral work, not music, blacks, in marketing, where we'll end up somewhere as long as it's a barbershop chapter. So part of my heart, right, a couple things from what I've heard, everyone's participating, which is good. That's the first part, is of everyone making a sound. That's usually the first part of the check. Josh is the light singing guru. I don't know if you know this or not, but Josh's manifest destiny is we're going to have tension-free singing, because it's sometimes the thing to think about tension. It's like, this big breath, heart of my heart. Tension comes in a lot of places. You could be standing in, assuming the position, being ready to sing, but you hear a lot of drop your jaw. Well, that's tension too. I mean, you can have tension in a lot of different places. So you have to have this balance. You have to have some kind of happy medium, like Rich fortune teller, of, okay, am I singing lightly without tension, but still participating? Sing the note. You have your breath and ignite the chord to get sound out. So I'm not saying it's easy. It's easy to talk in front of you guys because we're all friends here. And Luann, hi. Hey, she's my favorite thing about you, by far. It's not even.
There's no doubt in my mind.
So if this is part of my heart, can you still direct if that's okay? When you have that breath, use your breath as a note. I think sometimes the breath is kind of a throwaway, like I need oxygen to live and sing the note. Use your breath as a note. So if we could get the pitch again. Maybe let me direct this one part one more time, Sam. Just to check where
Most important part.
Here's the breath, first chord. This side I heard a lot. I think you can do a little bit more. A lot of there's a difference between being light and being timid. One thing that I love to hear is add the soft. Sometimes you come off the voice of like the de crescendo. If you're coming in strong. Add soft, stay engaged, keep your legs going, and how soft can you get? Can we just sing that first chord? So here's the pitch. Here's your breath. Sing out, sing confident like you're the only one here singing. Breathe. Really, really nice tenors. But can we do just leads and basses? Leads and basses, core part. Breathe. Good. There's an imaginary dot here. We'll take this. It won't help you in life. It's just a Jeopardy question at this point. But we got to sing at the same time. If you sing at the right thing at different times, that's just singing the wrong thing. So here's the pitch. Here's your breath. Yeah, baby. You hear it? One more time. Breathe. Baritones, add it in. All together, listeners. I think that's a good baseline. I think that's where you should start. I think if you're doing anything, I'm singing softer, I'm singing more cautiously. I think any decision you make outside of what we just sang may be a poor decision. Here's the breath. I'm strict about this, but this is the coaching session. So I can leave tonight, and you can say we're never going to do anything that guy says again. It's a beautiful thing about our hobby, right? But I think singing together is important, so I'm going to be relentless about that tonight if you're okay with that. Yeah? Yeah. Right. If not, write me an email. I got nothing for you. Breathe. We're missing tenors and baritones on that. Ready to sing? All right, let's start the song. Let's do that. You can't go behind that note. So you're going to take a breath. Sometimes we start and we take a breath and we start all over again. Heart of my heart, I love you. Reset, same thing. Life would be not. Sing the same way every time with that amount of intention. That's not fair? Let's try this. Heart of my heart, I love you. Cool. They sound softer to you? Yeah, me too. I agree. She's so great. Heart of my, really good. Heart, that's baritone. We missed you. I missed you. Your country missed you. Heart of my heart. Your doves, very, very important. I love you. Everybody off their voice, and you're thinking, well, what's me? Well, no one hears you, they hear the chorus. Everyone kind of came back on, yeah. Add the soft. Heart of my heart, I love you.
If I may, to help with some minds, what you're saying is, or if the director's asking for softness, it's not getting off the voice, it's just staying on the voice, but adding a bit of soft.
Yes, I have no more intelligent way of telling you this than add soft. I luckily married into a barbershop dynasty. I married a slam daughter, correctly. One what I needed to do, and that was one of the most like impactful things. You think about slam and like power play, they're good coaches because it took them the longest to win. It took them 13 years. They got coached by a lot of people. That was one of the most impactful things my father told me is like, don't come off the voice, just add soft. You should get more intense. You should get more purposeful with your consonants. Consonants are your friend. You think they're not, they really are. Heart of my heart, I love you. Use the consonants to your advantage, but this is, the warm-up sets the stage for the whole rehearsal. So we're not just singing a polecat, we've sung many times. We're getting our craft and our voice ready because we need to work for the next 2.5 hours. Yeah? Yeah, all right, so let's try this again. Here's the fresh pitch. Josh, I'm going to direct, I'm going to make faces.
Heart of my heart, I love you.
Reset.
Life would be naught without you. Light of my life,
Understood. Light of my life. Can we start that? All 4 parts. Light, breathe. Overshoot it. Don't worry. Josh will tell you if you're too sharp. I promise. We'll like, hey, you overshot it. Light of my. All together, breathe. Good. Now go on. Sing.
light of my life,
Add.
I can forget you never.
I could forget. Sorry, I'm a baritone trapped in a weak body. I could forget you never. Every time we take a breath, it really does seem like we take a step back. You want to know what I mean by that? I see breaths as an opportunity because, boy, do I love oxygen. So it's light of my life, my darling, I love you, I love you. They call the voice. Right and forth. Reset. Reset, what's that mean? I check to make sure that I'm in good posture, my legs are bent, so I don't pass out in the middle of rehearsal. I'm going to start a new phrase, it's a new song again. Light of my life. I feel like there's a lot more timidness than dynamics. When I hear the group, I don't hear this is a chorus that really has control over dynamics. People really good about how soft they can sing. I hear a lot of like timidness in the sound. I think you need some more bite, like in the front of your under your eyeballs here. See if we can start the light of my life, light of my life. That's a barbershop word. Can you sing light? Can you find a note on that? We'll just see. Here's the breath. Bass baritone, breathe. I just like you got the best bass class this side of Mississippi. All right, add in the tenors, please, on light. Yeah, you could have done anything today. You could have gone to the DMV. You chose to come to barbershop. Can you sing like you're not at the DMV and you came to barbershop? I only have 1 minute left. Breathe, no leads yet. Go on. Keep singing, keep singing. Sing the wrong note, don't be scared to sing. Please get ready. Your posture. Here's all four parts.
I can forget you never.
Reset.
From you I never can sever.
Reset. Last chance.
Say you'll be mine forever.
Reset. Keep going, bases. Reset. Finish the phrase. So this is so nice. This copy and paste to every song you sing tonight. As I leave, you're like, that guy was a pro. You have to make sure you add this to the rest of the rehearsal. Because that's common for all choruses, not unique to the harmonies where, hey, warm-ups and things you worked on are really, really nice. We treat them as just a song sometimes. It's warm-up of the technique. So, like, 3 quick examples from 1 minute over, like, technique. What's one thing different from 2 minutes ago, 3 minutes ago that you did that added to the sound? Anybody, speak out. What is it?
Less timid.
Less timid. Love that. 2 more. You guys seem timid. Clean attacks. Clean attacks? I like that a lot. You get a lot of talking about clean as an adjective. That's good. I'm gonna write that down. You said something smart today, Steve. That was great. So good.
What time is that?
Okay, attacks. All right, one more. Clean attacks with consonants. I truly believe consonants are your friend. I'm a baritone. I feel the chord. I have a hard time from part 25% of the sound. So what was it? It was less timid, clean attacks, no one's more impressive, and consonants. Thank y'all for hearing me on that. But if you haven't, the best thing to do when you get coached is to really dive in hard. Where anyone says like, all right, that was probably too much. That would be ridiculous. So if Josh or me are saying, let's get more quiet here. You should sing as quiet as your voice will allow you. You attack harder here, you should attack as hard as you can. Or like, hey, that was funny, that was too much. But we only have so many hours tonight instead of going to the lead, so we should really, really take that opportunity, lean into this side. Hey, we got 1% better tonight, or that guy was across, let's go buy him a beer. Yes, yes?
Yes.
All right, thank you, Josh. That's a warm up. That's really good.
Be flat.
Good old days.
Oh yeah.
This is in later.
That's later.
Good old days, good old days, bring them back again. Bring back those good old days. We mean the days when the boys sang the melody. Those were the good old days. In so many ways. Bring back those good old days, those wonderful days. We mean the days when the boys sang harmony. Those were the good old days. Those happy, happy ways. It was a catchy phrase, so we can sing about those good old days. I want a girl just like the girl growing older. Wah, wah, bring back the good old, the good old, bring back the good old days. Bring back those good old days.
Words.
Yes. Man, you guys are screwed because I love this song. One of my favorite Robert Top things of all time. Lot of words, right? Not just that's something that can't happen at rehearsal. Words at home, but a lot of opportunities for diction, consonants, right? Bases. I think about you're tuning. If I was in the pit, which I'll never be, I don't want that life. But if I was in the pit, I would say this is a quartet. This is a chorus with strong resonant harmony. I would say that you're tuning most chords, which is a good thing. That means there's some chords you're not tuning. But that's a good thing. And I would say your phrasing has some kind of shape. I think we do better on the shape as far as getting to the ends of phrases. That's a really good idea. Let's kind of talk about some behaviors, if that's okay. Josh, what's our time limit?
Do it 10 plus.
Okay, 10 plus. I love this song. All right, can we start song again? Warm-ups, what we talked about. Less timid. That's a great idea. What's the behavior? So if I say sing with more space, what a wonderful idea. What the behavior is, okay, I drop my larynx when I go on my breath. Right? Okay, so that's the behavior. I raise my eyebrows sometimes. I don't want to have a lot of attention, but I try and raise my eyebrows, and I try to not sing so small. So that's the different idea and behavior. Okay, so the less timid. That's the idea. What's a behavior? Someone not named John Bender. What's a behavior to be less timid? What's what you do to make that happen?
Yeah. More support.
Support. Sing out. Yeah. As simple as that. Okay. Clean attacks. This is a diction song. But you get a lot of words, and that's where judges is looking for like, we don't really understand your words on there. Let me tell you a secret. Why do you know this? First question, where's Dave's part tonight? Great. Probably here. And Dave would recognize this. Judges are pretty dumb. You would back me up on this. You have to spoon feed them. Audience members as well, right? You're doing consonants. You like this? I have dynamics. Huh? You have to really overdo it. In your head, you're thinking I'm doing great, but you have to add those behaviors. Your intro was really strong. Let's start this again. Anytime the bass is, I mean, I feel like you could give 300% more, insert any word here, more passion, more love, more fire, more attack, more grace, anything. I just need to give 300% more because how many times do you get ding in your bass clef? I would really take advantage of that. Can we start this? I use my plus. I got 10 minutes left. Use the breath. It's a note.
Good old days, bring them back again.
Great chord. Again, great chord. And tune the chord and then groove it. Fantastic. Are we trying to get softer at bring them back again? Is that an instruction? It is? Okay. You did a great job with it. Good old days, bring them back again. You have movement there. So that's the time if you're going to be back at a dynamic level, that's a decision between you guys. You need to make sure you're adding, I don't know your notes, I'm sorry, but again. Make sure you're still present anytime you're singing those. Because after measure 5, good old days, bring them back. It sounded timid. So you can come back to a dynamic level. Good old days, bring them back again. But put some emphasis into the syllables that you're doing there. And then basically when you get to measure 9, bring back some good old, let's get into really singing this. This can get hot dog syndrome where you have like 2 or 3 hot dogs, like it's terrible. Your 4th hot dog, you have some spicy mustard, this is much nicer. So don't let this song get hot dog syndrome be sung in a lot. Let's really put our feet into the instruments.
Good old days, bring them back again. Bring back those good old days. We mean the days when the boys sang the melody. Those were the good old days. One of the things we can prove in so many ways. Bring back those good old.
That's already loads better. You're supposed to get confident before you talk. Really, no, that sounds great. I love the intensity page one. I think it's a check mark. They need to get together. They know I sing melody. Those were the good old days. We want a happy tune. We can croon in so many ways. In so many ways. Can we? I'm sure there's an intelligent way to say this. Can we just decide to sing that better? Serious, just like as an individual. We just decide I'm gonna attack this one, be less timid, I'm gonna give this my all. But bum, bum. Those were the good old days. Where's the place to start? Remember the ding a ding up?
Yeah, of course.
All the three parts, if you're on the bass, that sounded like that took you by surprise. Bring back those good old, bring. That's one spot, that's correct. There's only one place to sing that note. So when you hear the basses start winding up, ding a ding a ding. Bring back those, be right on the beat of bring. The off of one.
Ding, where your bases? Together.
Bring back those good old days.
Now the whole section, ready?
Bring
I'm still only really hearing Steve. I'll have you all ready?
back those good old days. Bringing the days when the boys sang the melody. Those were the good old days. We can prove in so many ways. Bring back those good old days, those wonderful days. We need the days when the boys sang harmony. Those were the good old days. Happy days, sad days, happy days.
That's really
Give
good.
us a catchy phrase.
We want those happy days. Happy days, happy. Yeah, well, there's a third there. We want those happy days, happy days. That's not right? Really? We want those happy days, happy days. Talk about the way your happy plays. Talk about the way my happy plays. Talk about the way my happy plays. That's hard. Talk about the way my happy plays. We want those. Here's the leads. Ready? 1, 2, we. That's great. 1, 2.
We want those happy days, happy days. Talk about when happy plays.
Talk about the way my happy plays.
Talk about when happy plays.
Everybody with a face. Sing. Talk about the way my happy plays. 1, 2, 3, and.
Talk about when happy plays.
And.
Talk about when happy plays.
Talk about the way my happy. I think the P is the answer. I'm open to being wrong. I'm married. It happens all the time. Talk about the way my happy plays. Talk about the way. The K. Maybe dentalize a little bit. Talk. Yeah.
Listen, talk about the way. Talk about the way, Mom. Talk about the way, Mom. Talk about the way, Mom.
I agree with that.
Talk about the way, Mom.
That's the answer. The answer is the time.
So talk about the way, Mom. Happy, please.
Talk about when happy plays. 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 Talk about when happy plays.
And everyone with a face doing on pitch. Talk about the way my happy plays. Everybody, be on it. We're all friends. 1, 2, 3, and.
Talk about when happy plays.
Good. I want to do 2 words, 1 song on this lead. I'll say it. Don't forget. Okay? Everyone else, the phrasing is kind of. Those were the good old days. We want the lead song a little bit exposed at every 20, and I don't want a book here, right? But those were the good old days. We want a happy tune, we can croon in so many ways. Bring back those good. If you're not singing lead, you have one job and one job only. Guesses? To cover their sensitive, adorable asses. Because without us, they are nothing. They're lead, not 10 or 2. We decided that back in the OC Cash days. But they need a chance to breathe to get their reset. They won't be able to do that unless we're carrying the phrase over to the next part. We think, okay, if I have a whole note, I need to have 4 beats. No, you need to get 5 beats. Sing your note for 4 beats and add your rest, your breath on that 5th beat. Get to that next side. So there's 2 goals for this next run through for whatever amount of time we have left. Major 3rd, and just get the notes out. Practice. So the more we do it, the better. If you're not singing lead, I want you to sing too long. I want you to really expel your breath at the end of the phrase. We'll let you know if it's too much. I promise. Yes, yes? Everyone clear on your mission, should you choose to accept it. Josh, where's the place you'd like to start?
Let's all start at, actually, let's go back to the chorus. That's 9. Pitch. Ding, 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 ready, faces, and.
Ding, 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 ding. Bring back those good old days. Bringing the days when the boys sang the melody. Those were the good old days. In so many ways. Bring back those good old days. Those wonderful days. Bringing the days when the boys sang the melody. Those were the good old days. Give us a catchy phrase.
How should we handle this? You want another stab at it?
No.
No? I'm like that sometimes. What do we do with ice cubes, John? We kick them under the fridge and they turn to water and then to mold and no one cares. Right? do it for me. Let's get a little bit earlier in there, but I sang the melody. Those were the good old days. There's the zig bum. Those were the good old days. Or we can start the we want a peppy tune.
Yeah, right there.
Okay.
We
want
Oh, you want happy too? That's 21?
yeah. I won't whatever you want. This was first time.
No, we'll do that. We want
Happy?
happy too.
Happy.
Like pep in your step. Happy too.
Have you heard of happy before?
It's a peppy too.
I sound like baritone. Just sing what's on the music.
I don't know how many
Oh,
times I've
here's your
seen
credit card, by the way. You.
Yeah, one for the road, right? Alright,
They're gonna love you, they're good at it, lost.
thanks for that. We pitch. We want a happy tune. Ready, 2, 3, and.
We want a happy tune. We can groove in so many ways. Request a catchy phrase.
No. Before. Ooh, bring back was good. We want 2, 3, and.
We want a happy tune. We can groove in so many ways. Bring back those good old days, those wonderful days, bringing the days when the boys sang the harmony. Those were the good old days. Give us a catchy phrase so we can sing about those good old days.
No.
Okay. Baritone, all music, right? And it has to be one thing.
Not typically, and that needs to be done the opposite way.
So that's a transition into the I Want a Girl, right? What an opportunity to step into a new room. Because if you're an audience member, this is one song. You have to spoon feed audience members, especially judges, as far as what's new about it. So we can sing about those good old days, as if you're ending the song. Days. I mean, you just start a second song here. You need to have a real transition to a new room. You really need to step into that. That's ready. What's the behavior? Set up like you're singing a new song. That's the instruction there. We can start wherever you want.
Okay. Right before, give us a catchy phrase. Keep flooding. Give us a catchy phrase. 2, 3, and.
Give us a catchy phrase so we can sing about those good old days.
More guys.
One more time, sing days.
That's better. All you're doing is changing notes, guys. Right? It's like you're changing instruments. Like I'm playing my cello and I put it down to the click of a trumpet. Just step into a different room, but don't change to be different chords. I think that's worth like calling out. That's important because it was too obvious to the audience. Dang, it was too happy and it rained. It was beautiful. Because in barbershop, it rains or it sucks. We don't get a great area on our hobby. It's a church choir before. Dang. Keep the presence, keep the support, keep your knees bent, and sing the music. You didn't go to the community, you came to the barbershop. So sing loud, make the mistake. We'll correct it forward here.
Same place again. Good. 2, 3, and.
Give us a catchy phrase so we can sing about those good old days.
That rang better. Now can we keep the same on voice and just add some softness to the second chord? Same days, first chord.
Days.
Add some soft.
Last thing. That was great. That was really the last thing for this one section. I went like 2 hours. All night, baby. That was awesome. That's an example of adding soft. So finally say that it's for someone asked, Josh myself asked for adding soft. That's what it should look like. The vowel will bastardize you. Yay! We're all changing at different times. So it's diphthong. Oh, it's diphthong. Wow, that's diphthong. Yay! That E comes last. Most of your notes should be A. Day, that's pure A, and you'll watch Josh's hands. They're beautiful. We both took the same conducting class. Day, when he starts to cut off A's, that's important. That little change, it's not all about the score. It's just a subjective thing we have to get the most out of our hobby. That little change of this is a chorus that can turn their phrase at the same time, change you from a B chorus to a chorus to C level to a D level. It's just a truth. Those are fundamental little things that are a hobby. Barbershop harmony that really give us the difference between any other random quartet you see on the street. So I think that's worth just doing one more time to make sure A, that the adding soft phenomenon is still ingrained because that was phenomenal. And then pull that A as long as you can and watch Josh's hands A's to end the phrase. See what happens.
Wow. Ready? Let's do the phrase. Give us 3 and.
Give us a catchy phrase so we can sing about those good old days.
That's it.
And then you notice though, that second, you felt that tension, right? Yeah. That's what we add with our breath. That's what goes important. Anyway, that's what time. See, it says done.
Done.
That's just an extra bonus. Good.
Done.
Often I wonder if this chorus will ever get back on. Also in the flat of the, by the way, you can use mine if you want to try this one.
Thank you.
Pitch.
Often I wonder when life has me under, heartaches just won't go away. If we could go walking, just spend the day talking. Here's what I'd like to say. With someone like you, about good and true, I'd like to leave it all behind and go and find some place that's known to God alone. Just a spot to call our own. We'll find perfect peace where joy never cease. Out there beneath the kindly sky, we'll build a nest somewhere out in the west, and let the rest of the world go by. We'll build a sweet little nest somewhere in the west, and let the rest of the world go by. Rest of the world
Really good job adding soft at the end there. You can tell this is a baritone music because he has your other people's parts written, not just baritone. Everyone's done written. Check what music. Thanks for your reading. Josh, you have any comments from any prior?
Yeah. There's a couple of things that happened that feel like flukes, but just remember in the second half, we'll find perfect peace or joys never cease. Out there beneath the kindly sky. Lead pickup. But carry for you need to remember too, this is everybody. I'm breathing the people that have hiccups so everyone else can hold over. So that's why it's important to know who's singing what. Kindly sky, you breathe, you hold, we'll build a sweet little nest. Same thing happens with the basses. The basses came in and you guys left them abandoned. Rest of the world go by, we'll build us. Okay? Yes, you need to cover. And just remember more dynamic. Give me, when I want more, give me more. We've done the tag more dramatic before. I just need that. That's what I just wanted to add. You can go ahead and tell us if you hear.
What the B flat sound like? Just asking. Someplace that's lonely. We start there. Josh, do you mind directing?
Yeah.
Know the intro. So this is 25, goes with the line at home, but those spots that Josh talked about. This is just a lead, not a lead. Please stay standing. Your time comes. Someplace that's known to God. Just leads and we'll head in.
someplace that's known to God alone.
That's really good, like sectional unity. That's like one big lead. I tell you, I was doing a youth camp one time. I said sexual unity, so sectional unity. Great one, great. I haven't seen beats that were that way. So you need to set an example, unfortunately. No one asks if you're doing good at 10 or 2, but it's not usually a lead, right? So when the breath uses an open, coming together, someplace that's known to God, very easy to God alone. The bow is your friend. Leads, can you set an example for us? And then the other parts we're coming for you. Get ready. You pick up the 25, someplace that's known.
Someplace that's known to God alone, just a spot to call our own.
Basses, can you join? There you go. Basses and leads, breathe. Sorry, you gotta start at the same time. I was confusing them, so you can pick up.
Yes, ready?
Someplace that's known to God alone.
That lone chord was the best chord of the whole song. We were singing right through. God alone, place, consonant. Some place that's known to God alone. Those same parts again. And we'll add it.
Some,
I don't hear basses, ready?
some place that's known to God alone.
One more time. A few more of the pluck, more of the gut. I'll tell you when it's too much. One more time.
Some place that's known to God alone.
This is worth repeating, I promise. Can we do it one more time? The go was good. I had a different time. Some play, really good. It's tuning like there's nothing to it. That's great. Got a lot? Can you do it one more time? I just need you to do more on the fluff. We'll tell you when it's too much. It's not too much yet.
Some place that's known to God alone.
Baritones and tenors, pay attention. Known and lone. If it's more than a quarter note, more than one beat, do something with it. The default for you is to grow. Some place that's known to God alone. They didn't really change dynamics much in there, but I group for a phrase. Basses and leads, let's do it. We're short on time.
Some place that's known to God alone.
Now we're adding the baritones. Ready? Let's move it.
Oh, yes. Ready?
Some place that's known to God alone.
Okay, this is important. How much time do we have?
Stop. You
have to add. We have to compound for the rest of the night and the rest of the rehearsal. We're working this whole thing on screen. We just spent 2 minutes, which is a huge part of my quota for tonight, of pluck, gut, grow through those longer phase baritones. You have to do all those things. Tenors. It leads on, so we're done with these three. You're going to come, we're going to expect you to do those things. God, place, breathe together, come in together, grow through notes that are longer than one beat. Does all that make sense? No, it's okay if it's not. You tell me. I think I said egregious or unnecessary. Actually, don't answer the last part. Let's do those three parts. Those are your missions. Place that's known, God alone is still not even close to being too much. You have room to grow. Just have to call our own. Let's get our starting pitches. Question?
Starting at that point on that.
Pick up to 25. Some place that's known.
That's an example of a good question, by the way. What's our starting note? You should always ask that question. It's a good question. Here's that first pitch. Just sing with three parts. Good. Thank you.
3 parts.
No way. We can't have that. No way. No snakes in barbershop. The breath. There's no way you breathe because you're already singing S when Josh is going up.
Some place that's known to God alone.
Let's have the tenors. That's nobody can sing that O vowel better than you just did. Not crossroads, not bluegrass. That is what you should strive for as a barbershop for that. Let's do all 4 parts. Tenors, do you need your notes?
There are
Remember all the stuff we just talked about? Don't waste our time. You're not accountable for the last 6 minutes of instruction. No pressure.
First chord, ready?
Some place that's known to God alone.
Keep going. Keep singing. Same things.
Just a spot to call.
Good. All that together is all that on sound. Now add the tendons.
We should celebrate that too.
No,
That was phenomenal. You said the consonants, something got along. You all did great. Just a spot to call our own. 10 points, Gryffindor. Great job.
Good.
Someplace as known to God alone.
Reset.
Just a spot to call our
Sorry. We'll find. I even gave you a hint. We'll find. F is a note. It's written in there. We'll find. It's not fine. You can be fine. You didn't decide to be fine. That's why you joined the harmony. It's going to be great. We'll find. You need that F sound. You need it, guys. The consonants are so important. 10% is your starting sound. 10% is your ending sound. 80% is the vowel. We work with the vowel. But you got the 10% matters. The difference between the 80% and the 100% in the exam. I think we should start at the same place. We can reiterate those structures. It's really good. Read it up. We'll find perfect peace where joy. Use those consonants to your advantage. Phenomenal job not being timid. I think you're doing good, but what was your attack word? Clean attack? That's what you said earlier? The attacks have been very clean, so right now we're 3 for 3 right now. One more time, that's some good stuff, guys. Straight. Hands out. Randy, how's that?
Someplace as known. Someplace as known to God alone. Just a spot to call our own.
Copy and paste. Good stuff.
We'll find.
Yeah, you're going.
Peace where joy.
Yeah, you're going.
Mercy
Going.
out there beneath the kindly sky.
Keep it.
Somewhere out in the west,
Paste.
and let the rest of the world go by.
Copy paste.
Sweet little nest somewhere, and let the rest of the
Do not be timid.
goodbye, rest of the world.
I barely asked for a day for shouting. You went, bye.
I'm not one to agree with Josh in anything under the sun, but I'm actually on this side. Yeah. Let's notion me. Does he hit you when I'm not here? Blink twice if we need help. The world, that was phenomenal. I'm just 2 sets of ears, but I thought that was incredibly pleasing. I'd be happy if they on the show. We've got a problem in our section.
Well, we changed it when we were on concept. We brought it down a little bit.
Oh, that. Be mad at me. I made a change when we went to contest. So, made it an F7. Rest of the world. Made it to resolve.
Did you enjoy singing that? If you're having a bad time, it's important to give that feedback. But as an audience member, I thought that last one was really impactful. I felt them all.
It was good. So remember the bell chord is go by, and then the rest. And then when I cue the second time, go by is one word, not to go. Also, go by, go by. I'm hearing go by. So just make a mental note like that.
At the first or second one?
The bell chord. Go
Bell chord,
by,
yeah.
go by. I'm hearing a go by, and that's not right. Okay, moving on. I long for this smile.
Good work. That's a great way to copy and paste fundamentals. Great attacks, very clean attacks as far as containment trees. Sorry. Irish Eyes. I competed with this song last fall. Y'all are really serious.
Oh. Oh, yeah, Oh, you don't remember two, so that's why. Although, again, this is a shorter amount of time than I was giving that. All right, here we go.
Consonants, clean attack, less than it. That's the two sides we're working on tonight. So.
Yeah, I may want to, just for the sake of what's better for the course, this rehearsal. Oh, I might put this for next week, because technically this is a dusting off. And I don't know if that's the best use of time right now. So in which case, I'll do a quick dust off. Leads open up this song. I long for the smile of the old and love. Then everyone comes in. But I love what the rest of it. Okay? What I just said, can you come back next week and remember to do that? And then we're also going to need to make sure we remember that baritones and leads switch in the tag. Because our baritones are more capable to do a high third than our leads. At least that's the way it's been. So that's pick up to 49. Just saying. Okay, so just study up on that for next week. We're going to move on with the rest of our rehearsal. So we've got some business to get to before we move on. Business can only mean one thing and one thing only.
Thought about what should I write down to talk about today, and it's like nothing. So, okay. What can I do? We've got a guest. Randy, you want to introduce our guest?
We have a guest that has returned. We're very happy to have him, Brett Sand. Brett is trying to lead with us, I believe. Am I correct?
I'm going to try to.
Oh, you're going to touch
Let's
this?
see where it goes.
Okay.
You guys are.
That's good.
You don't think you have to.
That's good.
Every time it starts.
Glad to have him.
Thank you for having me. It was awesome. Pleasure to be here.
Awesome.
Love it.
I didn't introduce John.
Sorry.
It's a job that requires no introduction.
You're going to sing to our guest?
Sure.
Brett, come on up.
Come on
Yes.
up.
You sang it. We do it again. Come on.
We do it every week. We do it every week. So you like it.
It's literally the course's excuse to practice this song.
I love that you know.
Welcome, welcome everyone to sing your cares away with barbershop the whole night long. The harmonizer
Welcome. All right, break. Good old break. 10 minutes.
All right.
You know, ours has the same. Bigger than their head. I lost that already. I love this very good for my toaster. So what company is that? That's our first grade. Where they at? Still in Canada. I was born in Florida. Like, I was in New York. I never had to. But then shovel it, so sometimes.
You know what?
No.
You know what? You know I didn't do that. I Yeah. That's not the right. No, that's not the right one.
$8 in the pot so far. Like, oh, that's it.
Oh, yeah. I have several copies. Let me have one.
I'm sure you can. Busy in that, There's such a big difference between 459 we got the 19-year-old. I really should have done Please. So, as good as your
I'm back in, so I'm just, chorus,
Bedtime starts at 6:30, because my rehearsal starts on
You were all the time here, I was in 2 quartets. Yeah. When he was directing here, oh, you were here. Dave Martin. Yes. So I'm getting ready to finish. And, that was 2015.
She's my favorite thing about me. Lucia's my favorite thing about you. How's the church doing?
I mean, I just see it.
I can't coach it, so what song are you I'm coaching today, I'm off duty. That's my usual break. Billy, wow. Thanks for taking all our hands. Sit your ass off.
It's important. It's very, it's got a little soul to it. We all have a little soul.
I have gotten another year. I've been February of 20.
You're out. Sing like a couple.
I was a year. Had to get
They were very, oh, yeah.
You know, I look back, I'm like, no, I got it. I think about that. I'll give you that. Next time we go and you bring your verbal confidence and rating, I'm gonna hop on the top.
Okay.
The real thing, I think.
What I gotta do is, good. But now it's easy, you go click.
Should we warm up?
Yeah, order the charts, I mean, playing out charts.
It's time to get started. Oh. No.
Off your back. Why do that?
How you doing, Barry?
How you doing, Barry? Good, how you doing?
Good to see you. Nice to see you. All right, buddy? I know, I have chest hair and an HOA. Who would have thought? I'm good. I'm definitely in the like shit is real phase of life. Mortgages, so that's good. But I'm very happy. Wife is good, family's good. I'm up in Tallahassee. It's October. Yeah, bumping elbows, easy peasy. I come from these people. I'm cut from their farm. So it's good for now. Great place for now, but we don't want to. Probably Tampa or Georgia. Graduating where I think I'm probably more open to Tampa than Madison. Madison is so Michigander. I just don't think she loves Florida as much. Yeah. She was at Fort Myers. So I don't know. I'm more open to Tampa, but she just loves Georgia so much. And also, for folks there, because they're all in Georgia. And we got that 19-month-old and a 2-month-old. So they're power. It's got a lot of gravitas for me. So that's yeah, we're about, yeah, nice place. I don't know if my humor can handle living in a place called Fleming. It's beautiful. It's like Alpharetta Jr. It's great. There are a lot of friends. The Rick, Tim Reynolds from it's the one. Yeah, but it's like the one that didn't win was the big one. We're better than this. We're barbershoppers, you know.
We don't need to know names.
Anyway, so they're all there until I die. All three of his kids are here. Stephen Reynolds, he's trying to get in for the one, so he's actually in Athens doing that. So they're all trying to come back. Rip tie. Thank you. That was one of your problems. I was like, we know this. No, peptide. Well, I'll send Leader Bear. Do a base.
Yeah, but even when you're in the base. Okay. I'm good.
I could do. I could do. I'm singing with Greg's name on it.
Oh, it doesn't have
Josh, you want to sing the Australia Night Center?
No, but ordering.
Very cool, that's for sure. Center, lead, baritone, bass, one quick TV. All right. How you doing? Enjoy that. I'm called for. Yeah. Testosterone. Pitch slap. For you.
Five gets you six.
Yeah, $50 bill wraps a bunch of ones. Sorry. New York. $50 bills a bunch of We got a crew now it's on stage that has these notes. These notes.
Yeah.
I'm most proud of that. My whole barbershop experience. I'm proud of that. We did it like you possible S, like it was one of these. Like homage to someone. But Brandon guys did. And they have like some podcast chat. We got them these notes. And I started Brandon and all back. Because there were evals, like, we're gonna talk about this one. We're gonna talk about it first. How the hell did you get this? Hey, I'm still chasing my back. We're gonna talk about it. How did you get this? They gave medals for good names. I'm sorry. Okay. First up.
Want to go first?
All right. Steve, you ready?
I'm busy reading right now. Go.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear someone. Happy birthday, this is your day. Happy birthday to you. And many more. Many more.
Jane, Randy, Steve Larson, and Jim. Our shot.
You asked. You didn't really want to know, you didn't.
What that you want? I'll give him the starting number.
I'm gonna ride
Ride the chariot in the morning, Lord. Ride the chariot in the morning, Lord.
I'm getting ready.
I'm getting ready for the judgment day. My Lord, are you ready, my brother? Oh, yes. Ready for the journey? Oh, yes. Wanna see your maker? Oh, yes. I'm waiting for the chariot, but I'm ready to go.
I'm gonna
Ride the chariot in the morning, Lord. Ride the chariot in the morning, Lord.
I'm getting ready.
I'm getting ready for the judgment day. My Lord, I never will forget that day. Riding the chariot to see my Lord. When all my sins were taken away. Riding the chariot to see my Lord.
I'm gonna ride
Riding the chariot in the morning, Lord. Ride the chariot in the morning, Lord, I'm getting ready for the judgment day. My Lord, my Lord. Ride the chariot in the morning, Lord. Ride the chariot in the morning, Lord. I'm gonna ride in the chariot to reach the sky, to reach the sky.
Alan, Glenn, and him. Well, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. What's up? What's up?
Gene, what's on you?
All right, we love.
Last night alone on the way home, you turned and said to me, I love you so, I want to know, what do you think about me? Sweet and lovely, that's what you are to me. Sugar and spice and everything nice. You're all a girl should be. Soon we'll marry, you'll be my blushing bride. I will smile all the while you're by my side. I will smile all the while you're by
Okay, sing tenor with him. We're singing Wild Irish Rose.
Nobody behind you, John.
What part am I on?
You're singing tenor and I'm gonna sing.
Oh, dude, sounds like a bad deal across the board.
Sing, Barry, I'll do bass.
Okay.
Listen here in case you need help.
He's trying out for tenor. So.
Oh, he's trying out tenor?
He wants to try out tenor.
You got two of them.
You could,
Well, one universe might have tenor.
no, I want you to sing,
Baritone.
you
Sing baritone. Sing baritone, John.
All right.
Sing baritone.
I'm gonna sing baritone. I don't know what else is doing. I'm gonna sing baritone part.
Yes.
This person loses.
I think they want you to move over here.
Okay.
It's automatic.
Okay. You go ahead. You go ahead and I'll help you along.
My wild Irish rose, the sweetest flower that grows. You may search everywhere, but none can compare with my wild Irish rose. the dearest flower that grows. And someday for my sake she may let me take the blue from my wild Irish rose. My rose. A bloom from my wild Irish rose. Wild Irish
Well, I'm scared. He's singing it half. I can't sing that. Hey, you're not the end of that. Not like long goes. Don't start that.
Last night alone on our way home, you turned and said to me, I love you so, and I want to know, what do you think about me? Sweet and lovely, that's what you are to me. Sugar and spice and everything nice. You're all a girl should be.
You wrote the phrase off.
Soon we'll marry, you'll be my blushing bride. I will smile all the while you're by my side. I will smile all the while you're by I'm gonna live till I die. I'm gonna have stay to cry. I'm gonna fill my cup until my number's up. I'm gonna live until I die. They're gonna say, hey, what a guy. I'm gonna play for the sky. Ain't gonna miss a thing. I'm gonna have my fling. I'm gonna live till I die. But who's out there? I'll make them stay low and never trail over my head. I'll be a devil till I'm an angel, but until then, glory, hallelujah, dance gonna fly. I'll take a chance, riding high. Gonna take this town and turn it upside down. I'm gonna live until I die.
ever used it. Nobody ever used it.
All right, let's get back to some new stuff. Hopefully you've had some time to look at this, since I don't want to hear that. Hopefully we've had some time to look at this since the last time you sang it. The last time you sang it, it was much like Holy Catholic.
The second half is more of the newer charts that I understand, correct? Okay.
Just a break.
We get to decide what kind of night we get to have. Isn't that beautiful, Margot? So, according on this, I understand that you like know rhythms, we're all trying to do that, fine. The fundamentals from the first half don't evaporate because we have quartet and body time though. Like, having clean attacks was the same you're learning in a new song. You make an incorrect clean attack, that's a good thing. Make a good mistake and you can fix it. These quiet, timid mistakes, you can't fix. You're not helping anybody at all. So be loud, be less timid, I can't remember your clean attacks. It's so good, I can't remember it. Be clean on your attacks and just make the loud mistake and your constant, especially for this and the other songs that we have tonight. Let's compound through the first half of rehearsal. Yes, yes?
Yes.
Yes. Wow.
Let's see what you got right here. Love it. Okay. All right. Let's try one more time. Ready? All over the place. One more time. Remember, I know this we're learning. There's some cases when I can help with good spots. What I don't want is to be a repeating note session. So let's see if you can manage that.
We just be louder though. I know we're learning. It's still hard to like. Don't be timid because I don't personally myself. Like I don't know the song. I can't sing out as much. Like to Josh's point, it sounds like half of us aren't singing. So sing to your comfort, but just make a loud mistake, and we'll fix it. We'll fix it. But let's work on this, make some progress. We need tonight better singers than we showed up. If you want to, we're all out there.
You know, to his point, something I told you guys before, the science backs that up. Is the more louder you sing, your brain registers, oh, that was incorrect, but you make a different choice next time I come about, as opposed to hiding it, and you make the same mistakes over and over.
Yeah, even if the pitch is wrong, you still hear pretty distinct. Do 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 do. You hear the do ooh. We should hear the ooh vowel and the do. The first stanza is just ooh. Do 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 do. So lean into that. Guess the note. We'll fix it.
Very good pitch. And
Good for you.
yes. Now watch this. Let's do bass lead. Here's pitch. Ready and. Yeah, basses. There is one move, dude. I'd like for it to be distinct. Can I hear that move? Ready? Here's your do. And then.
Basis.
It's a 4. It's do.
Here comes the bride.
So here it is. Ready? Here's. So next time we're unsure, pick a note and sing it loud.
I want
Let
that
it stop. I heard. This is what I heard. So pick, and then eventually I heard you settle to do. I was like, great. That's not it.
Well, we knew it wasn't it because we could hear you.
I
I mean,
prefer.
I know more.
I prefer.
Pick a note and sing loud.
I prefer that mistake over, because then I'm just like, you either don't know, you weren't paying attention, make decisions and we'll make it into the right one. The worst decision is indecision. All right. So, yes.
You probably mentioned it before. Is it do, or is it do?
Oh, yeah, so if you are going to repeat the dues, but yeah, you'll want to make it more connected. Yeah, so if, for example, if what I'm looking for is okay, can I hear and tenor ready? Just those two parts and yes, we need more connection. Let's do. Yeah, keep it nice and unified too. One more time, the two sections. And just baritone section, we'll make sure we're unified. It's all right. One more time. Yes. Now just make sure it's more smooth connected with the tenors. And one more time, it's it. So let's walk these notes because that's a full step. Yes. And so make sure it's smoothed out. Let's again with the two sections and that's much better. Okay, now let's add the other two parts. 4 parts, please. Here's pitch. Good, and now we're getting somewhere. Good. Connect those two phrases. As in, take one big breath, make it all one phrase. I'll do my best not to be so slow, but be attentive to as we move. Make it together. Ready? And first chord and yeah, make sure it's an open, nice and cool, like hoot, you know, hoot, and first chord. Yeah, nice and unified. Ready? And yeah, good. Now we get to the chorus. And
when somebody loved me, everything was beautiful. Every hour we spent together lived my heart.
good. Oh my gosh, you guys are having me concerned like no one knew what was happening in the music. But the intro picked me out. Good. Okay. Back to the chorus in the beginning. Follow. See. Just say when somebody loved me. Sing it.
When somebody loved me.
Do it again.
When somebody loved me.
Good. You should have that part memorized. Now look at me.
When somebody loved me.
Again.
When somebody loved me.
Good. Yes. When somebody loved me. Ready? Again.
When somebody loved me.
And again, watch me.
When somebody loved me.
Good. Pay attention. Let's try that first one again.
When somebody loved me.
Good. Go close to
We're
where?
gonna point something out, if you don't mind. won't be here next week, so they're not gonna interject, but every single time you sang that, you got softer every single time. Every single time. You sing about 3 or 4 times, and you should be getting louder, or at least more confident or less timid as they sing in the streets, right? I don't really know what that signifies. I don't want to make something up to lie to you, but I don't know if it's positive. So I don't know if it's just because we're getting used to it and kind of resting on our laurels, but I don't think it's positive, or it's we're not as confident. You know, we're seeing it more and more and more, which is also not positive. Again, I don't have like a smart director coaching to tell you. I just want to point that out. So if you run things together, you're treating everything like it's showtime, baby. The best habit you get into is performing every time. We're all sitting and that's fine, but like trying to get your feet on the floor, standing from the waist up at least, because just for your core and the way that your lungs, your diaphragm work, you want to try to be as upright as your body will allow. But if you're sitting down and doing rehearsal, every time you sing, try to keep the energy up, guys. Try to attack it cleanly, as Steve would say, every single time. When somebody loved me, every single time it got softer. So as you work this and then other 2 songs, attempt and commit to yourself that you're going to really give your all and make a lot of mistakes every single month. You should be feel so comfortable. So I highly recommend it. Just give it a try. Try doing it. If you don't like it, you never have to do it again. Like sushi.
Pitch. First chord. Pitch. Close enough.
When somebody loved me.
Again.
When somebody loved me.
On.
Everything was beautiful.
Good. There's those 2 phrases.
When somebody loved me, everything was beautiful.
That's my fault. One more time.
When somebody loved me, everything was beautiful. Every hour we spent together in my heart.
See, again, that's why it's important to know who's doing what and how you. Every hour we spend together lives in my heart. Reads have within my heart, which means you would go lives within my zips. That's why it's also important to, like I said, have music like this, so I can see what's moving and going on. All right, that's good. That's good. If you were catching on to some of the stress, you would underline some. You would underline was. Maybe our. All right. And make sure you wait for the leads on with to sing in. Pitch.
When somebody loved me, everything was beautiful. Every hour we spent together in my
All
heart.
right. Lives. Sing lives.
Lives in my
All right. Leads. Yeah. It's okay. Lives within. What was it? Lives within my heart. Sing. Lives
within my heart.
Everyone sing lives within my heart.
Lives within my heart.
Again.
Lives in my heart.
Good. You have it memorized. Eyes on me. Lives.
Lives within my heart.
See how that's supposed to work? Ready to see it again? Watch.
Lives within my heart.
Very, very nice chord at the end. The hearts, no R was creeping in. I wrote saying ah, I wrote a breath. That rings. That's what rings in barbershop. Rings are done. There's no gray area for us. Leads. No one. I learned this recently. I turned 30. Right. I'm telling you, no one's coming to save you. Okay. Live within. You need to sing 300% more intentional on the width of within, because it, they're confident about it, so you have to oversee that. Lives within, it's just you, and there's only 3 of you tonight, right? So use the ooh of the with, lives within, and give us that pickup. We'll let you know if it's too much, I absolutely promise you. But that was a phenomenal chord.
Question.
For the baritones, it's lives in.
Yes, that's the same, all the harmony parts are like that. Lives in my. You sing that lives in my heart. You're waiting for the leads to sing with, and you join them on in.
Jim, is your question of where the S sound goes?
Yes.
Yeah. I would propose to the group to add the S to the in. So
Yes.
lives, like sin, S-I-N, lives in my heart.
Correct.
Same with the chorus, the when, everyone's going to in very quickly. When some, so you don't have an established chord sound to really kind of get into your group another 5 or 6. And it's too late, you've already lost them. So like the end, when, at the end of song, when somebody loved me, everything was beautiful, and I was spent together, lives in my heart. I think that lives in my heart, when somebody loved me, is gonna give you more vowel. You have more vowel, you have more opportunity to really go.
Pitch.
Good question.
When some, when somebody loved me, everything was beautiful.
Do that again,
Hey, Josh,
Yeah.
you see what I mean though about like the end
Yeah.
being closed? So you have your pitch, let's sit from the waist up if you can. Sing your first note, don't close it, sing wet, breathe.
When,
Alright, sing a song.
when somebody loves me, everything was
Whatever Josh interprets that you have to follow. He may interpret on like contest day or concert day different than when you do in rehearsal. It's kind of like how we have to deal with, right? But the when is really important. You're not establishing the tonal center of the sound. When you're giving them, I'm hearing those ends, what I'm trying to say. I'm probably using too many words, but the end is interesting. It's not. The end sound doesn't ring. What rings in barbershop? Vowel. Only vowel. Only the vowel. You can't end all the consonants, they don't ring. The vowel rings. The ring is what we worship in our hobby. When some, you should always be striving to hang on to the vowel as long as possible when you sing barbershop. So we start this again under Josh's direction, but that first note, set yourself up for success. When some, hold off on that end as long as possible. Last possible second.
An example is going to be when some. Just remember the stress. When some, but hold the one. Here's the pitch. Good.
when somebody loves me,
Much better, good job, guys.
everything was beautiful. Every hour we spent together within my heart. And when she was sad, I was there to dry her tears. And when she was happy, so was I. When she loved me, when she loved me.
Good. All right, real quick, I have like 2 minutes or so. Can we take that back? A lot of it I know is learning and also learning how I want to take it. So you're doing a good job multitasking. I appreciate that. Remember, I also appreciate as we were moving on to new material, the little hesitancy, but you continue singing. Very good. Can we put it back and let's just review sort of a little bit of what I've been doing just in that first page. Don't worry about the second half, that second. Just that first page. Okay? Let's take it again from the chorus. We'll skip the intro for now. And let's see, hopefully we've got a lot of that learned. How we can take the fullness of sound, the lightness of the vocal production, and the connectedness of our singing. Everything we've been doing, try to put that in there, right? Pitch.
When somebody loved me, everything was beautiful. Every hour we spent together in my heart.
That's a lot of good work right there. And we do that one time, we'll start at the intro. Last piece of the instruction, listen to the leads. Make sure we listen as much as we're singing.
We need more lead. It's on instructions command.
Remember, the lightness of vocal production with the presence of tone, connected singing. We're making music here. Intro. Let's all be together. Right at the intro. Ready? Here's pitch.
When somebody loved me, everything was beautiful. Every hour we spent together within my heart.
Just that much. Look at how musical that was. That's very good.
Great leads. At 30 seconds. Here's the pitch. Hold it for a second. Cut it. Hold it. Here's the intro. Very beginning. Breathe. Very beginning. Everybody. If you have a nose like barbershop, this one through is for you. Ready? Okay. Okay. Ready? I think you're giving me too much. I would recommend cutting this in half for the.
No, yeah, now that they understand how,
You know, we're all learning this too. I just think y'all are capable. I'm open to being wrong, but.
No, you're 100% right. I spoon feed them a lot, because they're at that stage where I don't have to do that.
I just think there's a relationship of like director brings you a song, it's his, and of course kind of takes it and runs it, and that's the phase you're in right now. And then you get to a spot where the director at the end it kind of takes the song back. So it's like, all right, now here's the emphasis, here's the icing on the cake, here's the inflection, things like that. But especially the funkiness,
That's one of the flaws of learning tracks, that we have to get off of that, so when it's his song, he takes his beat notes.
Yes, so it's just as I was emulating. Can you do that for me?
You're not doing as much beat, they're not like.
Switch. Ready. I got you. And I can trust you guys to do what I want you to do. Okay, let's look at Honey's on the Lines. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a great song. I can't wait till I get to the story part. And I get to hear the story and it's all track. All right, let's get that A flat, shall we? Here we got B flat, and then here is both A flat. All right, here we go. Ready? 2, 3.
I love your loving arms. They hold a world of charms, a place to nestle and blow me. A cozy Morris chair, of what a happy pair. One caress, happiness, seems to bless my little honey. I love you for each day. When years have passed away, you'll find my love belongs to you only. Cause when the world is wrong, I know that I belong. Right in my honey's loving arms. Down you heard mother's lovesick lover's about their pet, they always get romantic, drive you frantic. I'm so different, oh, so different now. When I'm in love, I know I simply go and whisper love to honey, baby. I love your loving arms, they hold a world of charms, a place to nestle when I am oh so lonely. A cozy Morris chair, what is a Morris chair? One caress, happiness, seems to bless my little honey. I'm a Morris chair, when my years have passed away, you're gonna find that all my love belongs to you only. Cause when the world is wrong, I know that I belong. Right in my honey's ever loving arms. My honey loving arms.
Hey, interesting stuff. I'm hearing this is further along. Ideally, everybody has learned the music. I know for a fact it's not 100%, but I did tell you, you guys, a few weeks ago, that was a deadline that I had learned. Doesn't mean memorize. It's learn.
If we had ribbons, I would give the blue ribbon to the bass section. I want to have a level of confidence in the bass section now. That was great. Most of that song is bum, 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 bum. I've never heard a bum song out as well as the bass before that. For what it's worth, if you don't know this, you sure as hell. Well, the bassist sang that song. I don't know what to tell you. That was great. It was pretty interesting, right?
Yep.
Bum, 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 bum. That had a damn good time. It seems like the chorus in general enjoys the song. Everyone seemed like they were adopting it. Don't answer that, especially not trying to bounce or anything. But I didn't really have instruction. I just wanted to comment.
No, I will also compliment the leagues who, for the most part, they seem to well went together. You were missing people here, thumbs.
Guys, I get a bomb. I think if there's like a quick win, like minimal effort for the maximum payoff, which is what I strive for in life. I think this is a phrasing song. I thought it was a rhythm song, but you guys are pretty strong with the rhythm. Everyone seems like they've adopted that, but I love your loving arms. They hold a world of charms. You need to get to that rest. It seems like everyone, yeah, except for the basses and their bums, very nice bums. You have wonderful bums. They hold a world of charms. A place to nestle and that'll measure 11. The tenors and the leads. You should fall asleep at night dying for that chord. The point one. There's a rub between you guys. So how can I say this without being an HR violation? Basses, nice bums. Tenors, make sure you leave the rubbing up against each other when you get to that chord there. And everybody should keep their phrasing as extended and erect as possible to get over the next. Let's try that.
Bums and buns.
Bums?
Yes.
Bums. Erect phrasing, bums, rub up on each other.
I want to take it from chorus 2,
I didn't do
which
it.
is measure 53, which is the key change into A, which is when the song started going this way. So here's a A,
that they at 55, in the beginning of the song, I love your loving arms, because the rest, they should be surprised. I love your loving arms, they hold up. But it should be a really pronounced thing, even rhythmic up to that point. So let the judges, the audience, know you step through.
Correct. Pitch.
Strong they, that's your job.
Here's your chord. Here's your, yes. Here's your I. Ready, I. Can I hear lead and bass? I. We're at the key change, which is I love you. So I, ready. At baritones. Yes.
Great confidence.
I love the confidence in there. With the tenors, all four. Remember who you're listening for? Ready? I love your 1, 2, 3, and.
I love your loving arms, they hold the world of
One
charms.
more time. Some of us weren't quite together. It was good on the explosiveness. Together though. 2, 3, 4, 1, and hold anyway. I 1, 2, 3, ready, and. Oh, sorry. That's where you're at. 2, 3.
I love your loving arms, they hold the world of charms. A place to
A couple of us were singing. This is the key change. Place 2 is treble clef. Do it again. Ready? 2, 3, and.
I love your loving arms, they hold the world of charms. A place to nestle and also love me. A cozy mortise chair, what is a mortise chair? One caress, happiness, sing to rest my little honey. I love you for each day, when years have passed away. You're gonna find that all my love belongs to you only. Cause when the world is wrong, I know that I belong. Rising my honey and love is all.
No, we're at the end now, so stop. Yeah, we just gotta, guys, we just gotta keep the engagement up. Because as we start going through all of these things that are happening, and I get it, the song is tiring. I get it. The song, I sang it, the song is tiring. But we have to conserve our energy, know where we're breathing, have the game plan in our head of what's ahead so we can mentally and physically prepare so we're engaged all the way through. Because as I allowed you to keep singing and singing, we're like, yeah. It just started sagging. So, yeah, I will admit, it's a very demanding song. You guys are up for the challenge, so that's impressive.
Yeah, no mercy. Just like, it was an amazing song. No, the barbershop, it's a black belt, My favorite is the contest, and it's like, we sing at 8 a.m. I'm like, yeah, sometimes singers sing at 8 a.m. Sometimes firefighters don't know the buildings that are on fire. Like, you're a barbershop. We sing at 8 a.m. We sing demanding songs. I still, if I have some ribbons to get out, the bass is a very nice bums, no sagging bums, but the band, 55, I love your loving arms, they hold. That was so good. And then you get to the page turn, hold the charms. You sang the rest. That rest was deafening silence. So again, deafening silence. It should be very clear where there's sound and not sound. Without the rest, without the silence, the music is meaningless. I'm gonna stand by that too. Without the silence, the noise doesn't mean anything. So when we got to what is a Morris chair, I, as a listener and audience, was expecting that same thing. What is a Morris? It's a big question. You're asking the audience, whoever in the world you're speaking to, so you need to keep that same emphasis on those say syllables of what is a Morris chair. It should be more. If you're saying they like that, you need to do 2.5x on what is a Morris chair. It's a question. face, because that was really awesome. One, caress, happiness. You slid on the F, which rings, as we established 15 minutes ago. The S doesn't ring. Earlier you were singing happiness, happiness. Add that S very, very last. But if I had to say one thing that has improved this song, the phrasing is brilliant, guys. Get to the rest. Sing the rest. And man, it's a checkpoint. When we're all not singing at the same time, I'm like, all right, now I know where to come in. So if I lose my mental focus or if I'm, slouching, that rest gives me an opportunity to reset, as we all should. So how do I put this in like 20 words or less? Take your rest as a checkpoint. Take your rest as a checkpoint and sing the rest. I would say that. Phrasing, this is a phrasing song. It's not a rhythm song. It's a phrasing song. I firmly believe that. But that's already really scores higher than when you first sang this. Your job is to lead us to that.
Let's end it. Pick up the 77. Can I have the 8?
Don't dust it off. Apply the feedback, not just words. Let's go into this.
Cause when all is wrong, I know that I belong.
Wrong answers everywhere.
Right at the end there. Ready? Good. Cause when they mix in a 1, 2. Cause when
the world is wrong, I know that I belong. Right in my honey, there's loving on. Loving arms.
You do the loving arms, but make sure you enunciate the arms. So, sing, arms, bum, 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 right there, 2, 3,
Loving arms.
that was better. Loving arms, can you do that? You do the loving arms, ready?
Loving arms.
One more time.
Loving arms.
Ready, 1, 2, 3,
Loving arms.
step. Loving arms. That's better. Good. That's good work. That's our time.
Afterglow and buckets, guys. I'm done, okay.
Today, if I could take a 30-second, post-game press briefing, really, really great work as far as not just applying feedback. You get to decide now, you, Josh, the music team, on what's worth keeping and what's not worth keeping. But I think the things that are going to be the most helpful, the phrasing, that was a quick win, that was little effort, and the vowel range, not the consonants. So they're very important. So I love syntax. Let me steal that. I'll stop sure as we go. Consonants are your friend. Use them to get to the phrase, put them in the right place. And then I think just kind of the overall, don't confuse tenderness with timidness. You have to add soft, add tenderness, be engaged to sing sweetly. If you just kind of take your foot off the gas, I don't want to sound negative, but you just can't succeed that way. There's nothing in your physiology that's going to keep you ready to go and keep your soft palate raised. You have to always be actionable, adding the soft. So don't take your foot off the gas. You showed up tonight, so get the most out of your hobby, out of this thing that you do, during the quarters for contests or coming once a week. Get the most out of that. But I had a great time getting to talk with you guys and working with you this year the home course. So thank you for letting me be here and work with y'all. And y'all are fantastic.
All right,
Here it comes.
50-50, guys.
Loser. Oh, there's losers.